What's going on, everybody? This is Master Salim of Progressive Taekwondo Academy, and welcome to Tap In Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well. It's Tuesday, January 17th, 2023. I'm always reminding myself of the year because, sometimes I forget that it's 2023. And, there's a lot of birthdays coming up. I'm like, wow, everybody's becoming a year older. I have a couple friends that just celebrated their birthday last week. So special shout out to Sham, Sly, Sean, Randall. Hope you guys enjoy your birthday. They're all a year older, and most of them are older than me. So it's good for me to remind them that they're all older than me. On the Taekwondo side, it was a rainy day here in Raleigh, but I had some good classes. We're participating in the AAU state championships this weekend, and so my competitors are gearing up to test their skills on the mat. And I must admit, they were looking good today. I was holding the paddles for a couple of them. They were kicking kind of hard. I'm like, ooh, if you guys do that this weekend, it's gonna be a good day. But it's been a while since they competed, and it's good to see, for them to see where they're at, opportunity for them to build some confidence, opportunity for them to test their skills. And for me, it's just an opportunity for me to see how well they're listening and how well they are able to implement things that we've been working on, and also what we need to work on for the rest of the year, getting ready for the next year, and really starting off our competition season strong. Yesterday was MLK Day, Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. Most people had the day off. I know some people had to work. And it's a popular day to give back and participate in a service activity. I know for me, my first time participating in an MLK Day of Service was probably about 14 years ago, when I was a public ally and I participated in my AmeriCorps Public Allies program. And with my leadership team, I'm always looking for opportunities for them to serve and for them to give back. And, growing up, I know I talk about my dad and the effect that he had as a Taekwondo master and growing up in Taekwondo, but really my mom is really a catalyst for me being the kind, sweet educator that I am today. And I know growing up through our church, we always served, doing different things, whether it was dropping off food packages for Thanksgiving and Christmas, whether it was going to the boys' home and playing games and interacting with the youth that stayed there, or even watching them as I went to college and going home and visiting, and always coming home to a full house. They fostered youth after me, my brother, and my sister left for the military and for school. And so they always had a good heart and shared what they had, and even if it was a lot, they always taught me that you can always dedicate your time and your energy, and just doing something is making an impact. And so that's something that I also want to pass on to my students, especially my leadership team, because I think serving really allows the students to become empathetic to the needs and situations of others, especially those that are most in need. And actually, I was able to reach out to a former public ally who served with me, Nick Robertson, and he's the director of food and nutrition, or hunger and nutrition, through Urban Ministries of Wake County. And so I asked him, were they doing anything for Martin Luther King Day of Service? And he said, no, they haven't. And so this may be a annual thing that Urban Ministries and Progressive Taekwondo Academy link up to every Martin Luther King Day of Service, and link up and pack food boxes and allow the kids to really develop those intangible skills that they need to really become leaders, right? I'm always telling them leading isn't about just standing in front of everybody and having an opportunity to tell the other students what to do, but it's really about having a good heart and having a good spirit, where you're patient, right? You're you're sacrificing your time to benefit somebody else. And yesterday, even though it was a day off and they weren't really giving the boxes out to other people, right? But when we pulled up, we saw the long lines of cars, people waiting to receive food. Urban Ministries was closed, but they still were able to see the long line of cars of people who thought they were going to be able to receive some food that day, and really talking with them after the service activity. We were able to go down to Wake County or downtown Raleigh and visit the Martin Luther King statue, and I had them all share quotes about leadership or famous quotes that Dr. King was known for, and share with the group what they meant to them. And one of the quotes was a quote that I wasn't even really familiar with, and I'm a Black history expert, right? But it was a good leader. I may mess it up verbatim. Don't quote me on this. I'm not. I work off no script sometimes. But he said, a good leader or a genuine leader isn't a seeker of consensus, and that really hit home with me because sometimes as a leader you may not have the support of everybody, right? Especially if you're working in a group, you really have to communicate your plans. You have to be able to talk it out, and you have to be able to compromise. And sometimes compromise means listening to others. Sometimes compromise means not totally forcing your ideas on everyone else, but really working together and coming up with a plan that's in the best interest for everyone, or really being able to communicate your ideas where everybody believes that your plan is in the best interest of everyone. And so looking back, hope everybody took a moment to reflect on the impact that Dr. King not only had on the nation in 1960, because we all know that it was a struggle for him, and his persistence and his unwavering faith and his cause is what allowed change to happen. But really just how far we've come and how much further we have to go, right? There's always people in need. There's always laws or rules that can be changed to help improve the lives of others. And we can always be a little bit more empathetic to those that have less than us, whether it's less money, whether it's less opportunity, and just less resources overall. And so this is Master Salim of Progressive Taekwondo Academy, repping the Wolfpack. We've been on a winning streak, but I hope you guys are doing well, and you know the drill. Peace out and tap in.